How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of 25 Feet High Outdoors. So today is a little bit more of a vlog, I guess. With me, I'm going to my hunting club and I'm going to put out some trail cameras, but I gotta make a stop. I gotta buy some batteries. I'm about to have to go spend probably like $100 on AA batteries. Yeah, great. But I gotta go to Walmart, gotta get that. And something happened to like 5 of my SD cards. I don't know. I guess they just got lost over time. But I gotta buy a couple SD cards. And probably if I find it, I doubt deer really eat it right now, but I'm gonna get something to kind of stop them in front of the camera. Probably get some corn, or I don't know. I'll look and see what they got. Probably not much right now this time of the year, but it is August the 8th and we're going to put out cameras. It is about 105 degrees with the heat index. So, and I got my air conditioning turned off right now for filming. So yeah, I'm about to wrap this up for the time being, and I will catch y'all when I get to the woods. Alright guys, so I am at my first spot that I'm going to put a camera out at, and turn this air conditioner down just a hint. It's too hot to turn it off. But I'm at a spot, I'm sitting in my truck, but so last year, if you watched all of our stuff last year, I am in an area to where a buck known as Semi worked, and I'm about to go put this camera out after I get it all ready to go. And I'm hoping maybe he came back in to this area after the rut and everything calmed down. SD card holder. But yeah, anyway, Semi worked this area along with Dirty Elvis worked this area, and I'm hoping I can relocate Semi and I'm just really hoping so, because that buck should be very impressive this year. I know he made it through deer season, but I'm not sure if he's going to be still in this area. It's 2:22 p.m. and it is 8. I'm about a week later than what I put in trail cameras last year, but it ought to be fine. I'm gonna go 15 second delay on this camera, and it should be good to go. But yeah, I'm hoping he should be in this area. So we got a big. I'm parked in a food plot right now that looks like they planted it with chufas. And I think that's what it looks like to me. I didn't know they planted this, but still, It ought to be a really awesome spot. It's a big draw, leads into a bottom right there. I had pictures of him here last year, and I'm hoping that he is going to worked his way back to his core area from last year. So I'm going to do a little surrounding it, and then go do a couple. I'm going to put this camera in, go put some others, then work back to the other side of his area and work in some cameras there too. But this is camera number 1, and I'm going to put a little bit of the golden acorn stuff out just to maybe, if he walks through, I'm going to put it on the same trail I got a picture of him last year on, Creatures of Habit. So I'm going to put some golden acorns out to maybe he'll walk through it like, oh, and then maybe I get a couple pictures of him if he's still here. So I'm going to go do that real quick. So I'm not going to be really looking at y'all because I'm looking for snakes. I didn't wear snake boots. Probably should have, but it's really, really hot. But I'm not going far into the woods. But, so this is the area. If you notice, there is kind of a draw right there that leads down into this bottom. And he worked this draw last year, of course. Dirty Elvis did too, and a bunch of smaller bucks. So I really want to find but the smaller bucks from last year may have developed into something worth killing this year. I got my old tackle box, so that's a good way for y'all to bring in corn. Get you an old backpack tackle box or an old backpack and fill that thing up instead of carrying around bags or buckets. That way you can put it on your shoulder. So this is the trail that I had him on last year. It's just an old dim road. I think it really doesn't make a difference. They can walk anywhere around here. So I'm gonna put the camera probably on this tree and put a little of this golden acorn deliciousness out right here. I mean, we're not far off the food plot, but you wouldn't hardly ever see this if you were sitting on the food plot, unless you were in a climber really high. But yeah, I'm gonna start off right here. This is just starting points, and I will be out here a lot more than I ever video y'all. Video moving them, viewing them, moving them, and I mean, I'll show y'all some things like that, but I'm not gonna bore y'all showing y'all the same exact thing every time. And hopefully we'll find him. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from spot to spot. If there's things I want to tell y'all, or things I think y'all should know, I'll pull it up. Alright guys, so putting up another camera. I did some walking. I'm in a place I didn't put a camera up last year, but I'm not far from what I know we got a picture of Dirty Elvis the year before, so I know this is an area that bucks work through. Got a bottom right here, and it kind of peaks out and runs up to that draw that goes even further in. The only reason I picked this spot is because you got some oak trees right around here, and then you got that tree, a perfect little spot for me to climb. I may have to bring, if it's worth it, I'll probably bring a pole saw, climb up, and or try to cut a couple of those limbs down. But see, I can get in that little cubby and be like hidden like a lot. So I'm gonna put up this. I gotta find somewhere that I'll put it on that tree just for right now. And yeah, it's just a beautiful little spot that I hadn't ever really put a camera at before. So I figured, you know what, why not? So we're gonna see what lies within this little area. It's looking like I'm gonna get stuck in a storm. That wind just picked up, and that I'm hearing thunder, and it's just everything's coming in pretty fast. So I'm gonna get back to the truck, check the weather. I wasn't expecting this today. There's a 40% chance of rain, but every day of August it seems like there's a chance of rain always. So I might sit in the truck for a little while. Let's see. Been sitting in the truck for about 45 minutes. It rained really hard, and then it's just kind of slowly sprinkling. Actually, most of this might be falling off trees, but I'm back in a spot where I put a camera last year, and I got a picture of a really big, or like a 17.5 inch wide 5-point that had no brow tines, and a big 6 that was just a symmetrical 6. It almost looked exactly like the 6 that killed Velvet last year, and as far as I know, no one killed either one of them. So I'm back in this area, gonna set up a camera, and we're gonna see if anything's working. So right now I'm at the end of a dim road, and there is a bottom that wraps around in front of me and to the side of me. I'm gonna walk down the dim road, keeps going, but has a tree across the road, and I'm gonna walk down a little bit down here, set this camera up in kind of a pinch point between the two bottoms. These deer like to work this area. I also turkey hunted right here, and the episode that Zach killed a coyote on my lease was about 100 yards behind me. So a lot of activity throughout this area, really busy bottoms, or edges bottoms. So I'm hoping maybe something will work through here again. That is a severe nope for me, guys. That's just a nope. I know they're not poisonous, and I ain't scared of them because I'd grab it. But if you walk in to one of those right there and don't realize what's going on, you talking about jumping up and down. But so I'm walking through the woods right now, obviously, and I'm going to, I'm pretty much there, but I don't know how well it shows up on here, but I didn't set up a camera right here last year, but it's just oak, 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 and they didn't have, probably half of them produced last year that I seen, but I'm hoping the other half or all of them produced this year. And it's just a beautiful spot. I actually killed, let's see, so you see that tree right there, there used to be a double man ladder stand in there, and I killed like my third or fourth ever doe with a bow out of there. I just wanted to check this out. I forgot my game camera. I guess I'll have to walk back and go get it after I do this, but it is just a beautiful spot, and I'm gonna put a game camera out right here, even though I forgot it. But just it's like, you couldn't ask for a more beautiful spot around here, and I'm not but probably 200 yards off of a road. So yeah, just had to show y'all this place. I've only hunted it when I was young, but I've always kind of kept an eye on it. But yeah, the deer, I've seen deer walking through here last year, but I just never hunted it. So never hunted it last year, so I'm gonna put out a camera and see what we got moving through here. But only got a couple cameras left. I guess I better walk back and go get my trail camera. Yeah, there's no telling how well this spot right here will produce, or it may not at all. I guarantee you, come October 25th, I will probably be able to come in here and kill that. But we're worried about bucks right now. Just a deer track right there. But yeah, only got a couple cameras left, so I figured I'd show it. But I'm gonna make the walk back and go get my trail camera that I stupidly forgot. Alright guys, so that's gonna about do it for this video. I know it was so action-packed, but just figured I'd take y'all along with me. I mean, I didn't show y'all everything because I didn't want this video to be 50 minutes longer, but I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping I can come out here next weekend and check them, and hopefully there's going to be a 130 Dirty Elvis buck in the making that I get a picture of. That's just, I think that's solid expectations, solid goals. I've only had one picture of a buck like Dirty Elvis in 11 years. Why can't I get it back to back? I mean, why not? We'll see. If we can find semi again, no doubt in my mind he'll be that Dirty Elvis caliber deer. He was about a year younger than Dirty, so he's liable to blossom. He's probably going to be irregular as far as he was a 7 last year. If I had to guess, if he was to get bigger, he's probably either going to be a massive 7 or a 9. I wouldn't think he would grow that typical, or I mean, it'll probably be a typical point, but I don't know if he'll grow that, what was it, G3 that he was missing to be an 8. So anyway, I appreciate y'all joining us. Y'all stay tuned for more. Hunting season is getting closer. We're 3 months out almost, and we'll be pretty much 3 months out by the time this airs. And yeah, I'm super pumped up. Can't wait to see what's on the lease this year. I got 12 cameras out. I had 13, but the battery pack wouldn't work on one of them, so I think I looked it up. I think you can get a battery tray for like $10. It's a lot cheaper than another camera, so I put another battery tray in it, and it worked. So I think I'm going to order me another battery tray, or keep it till they see if, or just hold off and see if all the other cameras work. And if I have one that the battery tray matches, then that goes out, and then replace it with that camera. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all stay tuned, and always remember to live life 25 high.